Morning, everyone. Welcome to this news summary. We will start today with news about a doctor who died. His name is Alexis Reyes, and he died by the COVID 2019. We will say the hundreds of Sanperuans express their signs of affection and professional recognition towards the Dr. Amaya, who died this Friday of complications from the coronavirus. The mortal remains of the renowned doctor who were buried the same Friday afternoon in the Jardines del Recuerdo Cemetery in San Pedro Sula. This was prior a caravan of vehicles from family and colleagues who gave him their last farewell. Reyes was a leader of a medical union and IHSS employee for almost a lifetime, which made his departure even more reflective for the cause in which it happens. In second place, we have a protest from the transport sector in the North Zone. Transporters in San Pedro Sula held protests yesterday in different parts of the city to demand the authorities deliver the food vouchers. The drivers kept their units parked very early in the exits and entrance of the city, requesting support in the midst of health crisis by coronavirus. One of the participants said that they will stay for as long as necessary until the authorities give us an answer. That's what was told to the media for one of the participants. Next news that we have is what happened in the Guamilito market in San Pedro Sula also. The vendors of the Guamilito market describe the bitter fire that this Wednesday afternoon devasted more than 140 stores out from the 400 that are inside the establishment as a bitter nightmare. For many years, the emblematic market has been a bash for San Pedro Sula and almost an obligatory stop for foreign and national tourists. I have been coming here since I was a child. It hurts me to see my colleagues and have lost everything, and we are here to support them. Here we are, and we will continue to be, because this is the same pain for everyone, said Kenya, one of those affected. We talked already about the lately news in Honduras. Now we will talk about, or we will make a summary of the last natural disasters in our country too. According to SINAO's authorities, Honduran territory has been hit by 30 cyclones since 1950, without counting tropical storms that also have destructive potential. But due to their degree and damage and destruction, all mention is taken by the three hurricanes that we will detail below. The first one is the Hurricane Mitch. We can say the picture. It was the most powerful tropical cyclone that has hit Central America, and in particular Honduras, considered the most powerful and deadliest in the modern era of the country. It was formed in the Western Caribbean Sea on October 22, 1998, and reached Category 5, registering a speed of up to 290 kilometers per hour. More than 5,000 people were died, and more than 8,000 were reported as missing, as well as 1.5 million victims. Also, 285,000 homes were damaged and millions of dollars in economic losses. Uh, Most of the road network and were seriously destroyed, literally leaving the country in pieces. The agriculture sector and the industry were greatly affected, since the most damaged places were the areas of greatest development, like the Valle de Sula, Islas de la Bahía, Atlántida, Tegucigalpa, and Choluteca. The second place of the biggest hurricane that has hit Honduras is for the Hurricane Fifi. It was a tropical phenomenon that started as a tropical wave on September 14 of 1974 in the northwest part of the Caribbean Sea. 4 days later, it arrived into Honduras territory, causing death and damage in its path, having as an epicenter of the disaster Choloma in the north zone and Tegucigalpa and Valle Department in south zone. From 8,000 to 9,000 people were killed, also leaving approximately 100,000 victims, as well as more than $200 million in economic losses. The economic losses could have been greater, however, the country still did not have as much infrastructure, but even so, some 8,000 homes and many roads were seriously damaged. The agriculture sector was one of the most affected, especially the cattle, where many farms were almost completely erased. The third place of damage or biggest hurricane that has hit Honduras is the Hurricane Marco. Most of us, we don't talk too much about this hurricane because probably we haven't born on that year, but it was a huge phenomenon too. We can say that this was a tropical cyclone affected Honduras in 1969. The departments of Cortez, Atlántida, Lloro, and Santa Barbara were seriously damaged, which had also been hit 3 years earlier by the Hurricane Alma. The country suffered from many landslides, tree falls, and the few towns that already had electrical power were left without this for many days. Most roads and bridges were undermined and weakened by the hurricane. This has been all for this day. We wait for you on the next news summary. Thank you for your attention. Have a good day.